I just enjoy being outside.
Yeah.
It's like, it's got such a thrill to it. People don't realise, like, yeah, when the buzzers start going and your heart starts beating and you're like, oh my God, I've got a fish.
Georgia, it's been a while. How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Nice
I feel
to
like,
see you.
yeah, the last time I saw you was post-Euros. You were a winner, and I know you've spoken about it a lot, but any excuse, right? What a summer that was. How does it feel now looking back on that? Because that was history in the making.
Yeah, for sure, it's crazy. I think now we still can't really believe it's happened, and it's an unbelievable achievement, and I'd love to live every single second of it again.
Do people still come up to you because of the Spain goal?
The
long-range rocket, come on.
Sometimes. Some people say like, how did it feel, or what was you thinking? And yeah, I genuinely don't know what I was thinking or what I was doing. I just hit it and thankfully it went in the back of the net.
So many happy memories, but the legacy now for women's football, you really like laid a marker down.
Yeah.
What's the impact for you? What have you seen that's changed about the women's game since that summer?
I think just the whole experience was so like unforgettable for everyone. Like both for fans, for families, for us as players, is we'll probably never ever be able to recreate that summer. Everybody was there, the fact that it was the first time that it had happened in such a long period of time. And I think we'll never ever be able to understand the importance of it maybe until after we retire.
Can you give me the juice on the gaffer? Sarina Wiegman, she's been around for just over a year now. She's certainly made an impact. Us as fans love her. We see her as an incredible coach. But what's it like to actually work under her?
Yeah, I think we love her too. And I think that's so obvious in the way that we play, the way that we celebrate together. The connections and the relationship that we have between player and staff is so important. And I think the biggest thing that she's done for us is bring so much belief within our own environment. So that's what was so important in the Euros, is we had so much belief in our own team, and it was like nothing got in and nothing got out.
And this year's a pretty massive one with the World Cup coming up. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, super excited. I think it's going to be different because we don't really know what to expect. Obviously, it's massive to see that the first game that Australia had, I think they'd sold all the tickets, so they'd moved to a bigger stadium. So that's obviously huge. What
do you bring with you on a trip like that? Like, what are your home comforts? Obviously, you're used to playing away from home as well at Bayern Munich as well. But yeah, what do you bring with you to like bring a little bit of home with you?
Well, no matter what, the chef has to have baked beans.
Really? Is that your thing?
That's a given. That's my thing. Yeah. Things probably outside of the football, like in the Euros, we made so many like bracelets, and we loved like going for coffees. Although I don't drink coffee, we found this unbelievable chocolate milk, so that was like the given during the tournament. So I think it's just little things that kept us occupied, like volleyball and things outside of football, which we kind of spent most of our time doing. Yeah.
What do you do outside of football? Because one of the things that always stands out to me is you love to fish. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I've not done it in a few years. Well, since I think it may be like 2 years now. I just enjoy being outside.
Yeah.
It's like, it's got such a thrill to it. People don't realise, like, yeah, when the buzzers start going and your heart starts beating and you're like, oh my God, I've got a fish.
Are you one of those people who just likes any kind of like physical activity, anything that's sporty, you'll give it a go?
Yeah.
Trying your hand at any sport. You love your tattoos as well?
Yeah, I love my tattoos.
Yeah, have you got any new ones?
After the Euros, I just went and got a few more, so I've got a ghost, I've got a piece of toast. So there's the piece of toast with some legs.
That's so cute. With
there's
no beans
ghost.
on?
No, no beans. There's the ghost. And then after the Euros, I had to get something that remembered the Euros.
Yeah, of course.
So I went with the time the final whistle went and home. So
that's
quite
cool.
a lot of us got home, so I thought I'll start the trend.
Right, let's talk about Germany then.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying playing for Bayern Munich? Are you loving it so far?
Yeah, honestly, the people are so special. The place is special, and yeah, Munich's a lovely city, and I think so far I'm playing good football.
Do you think you've added to your game since you've been there?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've progressed in the last 5 to 6 months more than I imagined I was, and more than I thought I would.
What are your goals for this season and this year? As a player and as a team as well, I guess.
Yeah, it's a tough one because obviously World Cup's unbelievable, and to win a World Cup would be a dream. And then in terms of me at club, I'd love to be able to progress further into the Champions League. Obviously we've got Arsenal in the next round.
It's a big one.
You're
going to see your friends here in that game, right?
Yeah, so I'll see some of the girls, but I think for me on a personal level is to just stay consistent. I've managed to keep good form off the back of the Euros and score some goals and find some consistency in my performance and in my position. So yeah, just continue with that and keep pushing.
And as you say, going into the World Cup, but you're going into it European champions.
I think it's just a completely different tournament, so we've kind of got to be able to separate the two. European football is often quite similar, so we like to play similar ways and keep the ball on the floor and stuff like that. Whereas when you venture outside of Europe, that's when you get like the different types of football. So you might get ones that are more physical, ones that play more direct, and it's kind of being able to play our game under and against different types of football. So we're going to do what we can and put ourselves in the best possible position, but like we did at the Euros, step by step, game by game, and hopefully we can inspire even more people and get as many people over and on board as possible.
Amazing. Gee, so good to see you.
And you.